Have you ever felt like you're not enough? Like there's always a better version of you, just out of reach? We're told to be our best selves, to level up, glow up, hustle, grind, evolve, transform. But no one tells us where that race actually ends. Is there a finish line, or are we just running in circles? In this video, we're diving into a powerful philosophical idea that may just change the way you see yourself and the way you live your life. It's the tension between being and becoming, and chances are you've been living in the latter. Let's talk about why that might be slowly burning you out, and how shifting to being could unlock a sense of peace you forgot existed. Modern culture thrives on the belief that we are always a few steps away from being okay. It whispers to us, "You're not there yet. But if you just do more, work harder, fix this, fix that, you'll finally arrive." We apply this logic to everything: careers, relationships, bodies, minds. Even our spirituality becomes a project. Self-improvement becomes self-obsession. And here's the wild part. No matter how much we improve, the bar keeps moving. There's always a new version of better. It's like running on a treadmill that speeds up every time you catch your breath. The ancient Greeks had a name for this: telos, the ultimate end or purpose of a thing. And yet, in our modern lives, we treat ourselves like a means to an end, always in service to a future version of ourselves that doesn't exist yet. But what if you're not a project? What if the point of life isn't to become something different, but to more fully inhabit who you already are? The philosopher Martin Heidegger had a concept called being toward death. It's not as grim as it sounds. It means that to live authentically, we must remember that our time is limited. Not so we panic, but so we prioritize being over-becoming. Because if death is certain, then spending every day trying to be someone else is the real tragedy. Let's get real for a second. Why do we chase becoming in the first place? Fear. Fear of inadequacy. Fear of rejection. Fear of being still. When we're constantly chasing a future self, we don't have to face the discomfort of the present. But that discomfort is where life actually happens. In the awkward conversations, the quiet mornings, the moments where nothing productive is happening. Being doesn't mean stagnation. It means presence, awareness, acceptance. It's looking in the mirror and saying, "This is me right now, and that's enough." Now, don't get me wrong, growth is beautiful, evolution is natural, but not when it comes from shame. Not when it's driven by the belief that you're unworthy as you are. True growth is organic. It blooms when you create space for it, not when you force it. Think of a tree. It doesn't strive to be taller. It just grows because that's its nature. It's rooted in the present, not straining toward the future. What if you lived that way? In Buddhism, there's an idea called suchness. It means the isness of things. The ability to experience reality without labeling, judging, or trying to change it. Just this. Right here. Right now. Suchness. Imagine applying that to yourself. Not good, not bad, not behind or ahead. Just as you are. When we stop trying to constantly become, we create space to actually be. And in that space, something incredible happens. We remember that we're already whole. That nothing needs to be added to us for our life to matter. The philosopher Jiddu Krishnamurti once said, "The ability to observe without evaluating is the highest form of intelligence." Think about that. Most of our suffering comes not from reality, but from our commentary on it. This isn't good enough. I should be better. I should be further along. What if you just stopped? Here's a thought experiment. Imagine a version of you who never changed again. No more goals, no more fixing, no more striving. Could you still love that person? Could you sit with them in silence and feel peace? If the answer is no, then maybe the work isn't becoming better. It's learning to be with who you are. This doesn't mean you give up on dreams. It means your dreams no longer define your worth. You still paint the canvas, but you no longer believe the painting has to be perfect. You dance for the rhythm, not the applause. You live not to prove, but to experience. This shift from becoming to being doesn't kill ambition. It liberates it. You're free to create from joy, not desperation. To act, not perform. To live, not just plan to live someday. So how do you begin this shift? It's simpler than you think. Start with awareness. Catch yourself when you say, "I'll be happy when." Notice the pressure to optimize every moment, and gently, without judgment, return to now. Eat a meal without scrolling. Take a walk without tracking your steps. Breathe without trying to improve your breathing. Exist without explanation. It may feel strange at first, like you're wasting time, but maybe that's because we've forgotten what time is for. Your value doesn't begin at the finish line. It exists in every inhale, every awkward laugh, every messy, magical human moment. Life isn't a self-improvement project. It's a mystery to be lived. The philosopher Alan Watts once said, "Trying to define yourself is like trying to bite your own teeth. The more you chase who you think you should be, the further you drift from who you already are." So maybe today, you give yourself permission to stop running. Not forever, just for a moment. Maybe you sit with yourself, not to fix anything, but to witness the quiet miracle of your own existence. No becoming, just being. And maybe, just maybe, that's where freedom begins.